Okay, there we go. It's rolling, so one day I'll figure out how to edit that part out.
Yeah, you could send me the file, we transfer, and I'll edit out the front if you want, no problem.
Okay, thank you. Well, anyways, welcome to Tattoos in Vancouver, the YouTube channel where we talk tattoos, the stories and meanings behind them. Today I'm with Julie Merrick, actress extraordinaire, and an all-around good human being.
Thank you.
So, what was your first experience with tattoos, and your whole process about, or your tattoo story? Let's just
my tattoo story.
Yeah.
Okay, it's pretty young. Young woman at 23. I'm now 47. So it's a long time between takes. But I guess I always have liked tattoos. Even as a kid, I would just, anybody who had a tattoo, I would just shamelessly stare at them and go, oh. So I just like them. I think it's kind of brave to write something on your skin. And there's very few people that get a tattoo that don't have some sort of meaning attached to it, or the odd person that does it on impulse. Well, that's a story about them too, you know. So I think they always express something about you, and I think that this tattoo that I'm going to show you is a really old tattoo, and I guess that's the reason I want to get it redone. It's not that I don't like it anymore. You know, some people are like, oh, I hate my tattoo now that I'm older. I don't hate my tattoo, because I remember getting it, and I remember why I chose it. I remember everything because it was, you know, a process. So it's just a really old tattoo. Flex so that show off my bicep. It's Hermes. It's the Greek god Hermes, and I always liked Hermes. He's the messenger god. On this picture, he doesn't have the wings on his feet, but he's the messenger god, and he's also very a bit of a trickster. He seemed to always have that personality. He stole his brother's cows as a joke when he was an infant. He was super fast even when he was an infant. And I've always liked the idea of being really, really fast, even though I had to do cross country because I'm not fast enough to do sprinting. But and I would hate my coach when he made me do 800s because I would not do well in the 800, and I'd do well in the longer runs. But I've always wished that I could be like super fast, like lightning fast, and flying would be cool too. But I like all Greek mythology. I'm always interested in stories, and it was probably the first stories that I really immersed myself in my 20s. So so that was the reason behind this tattoo, and I don't want to erase it and take it off, but I do want to maybe just paint over it and transform it into something with a similar theme. In this one, Hermes is sort of helping someone. We don't know really who it is, but he is the helper of thieves. He also directs people when they're dead where to go, and he seems to have that thing where he'll help anybody, and I like that. I like that, you know, you don't have this ego attached to who you help. You know, help this person because they're righteous or they're whatever. I say, I'll help everybody, you know. Help the thieves, help maybe, you know, maybe that would be a secret thing that I aspire to help, like have no ego attached to any help that I ever give in my life. I think that would be cool.
Like like no risk, like giving without, you know, expecting something back. Kind of thing, right?
And without feeling pious about it, or and without judgment, and maybe even without remorse, you know, just acceptance would be the goal. But not that I'm there yet. But that would be my thing. So I made a few kind of just pictures that I thought of.
Okay, do you want to
get them?
Yeah.
I'm not going to use these per se, but just show them to the artist and see what she thinks. I'm going to have a little gift for you.
Okay, thank you. I was going to ask you, Julie, did you get that here in Vancouver?
This is in Guelph, Ontario. I'm from a really small down in Northern Ontario.
Okay.
And then I went to school in Guelph, and I was about 23 at the time, and that's where I got it.
Okay.
So I want to give you this. It's a African dreamworm
Okay.
root, and it's not something that's psychedelic and you wouldn't be able to work with or anything like that. But when I took it, you're supposed to take it for about 3 days.
Okay.
You can look it up on the internet if
Okay.
you want. I don't know how to pronounce that, so I'm not going to say it.
Okay.
But I gave it to about 4 people so far, and almost
Okay.
everyone has had a really crystal clear image appear to them.
Okay.
In a
Yeah,
luminescent sort of form. So I wanted to give you one, let you pick one, and how you can take it different ways.
Okay.
But the way I took it was just to take just a little bit, like your nail, like from about half your nail.
Okay.
And then just chew on it at night, and by about the 3rd night, you'll probably have a really lucid vision of something that belongs to you, right? It wasn't, I wasn't what I thought I was going to get, like, you kind of have, I think I know who,
Okay.
what I'm going to see, but I saw something completely different, so.
I'll grab this one then.
Cool.
Yeah.
And some people even say if they just carry it,
Mm.
and they think about it for a while, they get it, but I think have a little hunk of it and just chew it. It's a bit bitter, but not horrible.
Okay.
So yeah. So that's that.
Thank you. Interesting.
And then these are just drawings I'm going to show the artist. I want her to come up with their own concept so that it becomes it. But as I was thinking about what I want on myself, I came up with a few themes.
Okay.
And
I'm gonna grab the camera and.
I'm not like the awesomest artist, but I just drew these from hand. So that's what I did see with the African dreamworm was an owl. And I didn't do this owl justice because I don't really know how to draw an owl, but it just fluttered and it had this little tiny movement and really struck me. This is a Caduceus, and that would be Hermes' rod.
Okay.
A lot of people think it's a medical thing, but this actually isn't. This is the throat chakra. I've always thought I have a bit of a block there. So I've actually drew that a few times, and it just feels good to draw that. This is a Celtic symbol of protection. This is a Celtic symbol of luck. This is a Celtic symbol of healing. And this is a Celtic symbol of, it's actually, I forget what it was called, but it's your enemies respect you. Okay. So I hope I don't have too many enemies, but if I do have enemies, I want to at least have a platform of respect, because that's the lowest I ever want to go.
Okay, thank you for sharing that. Is the Celtic background part of your background, or?
Yeah, it's just my heritage, I suppose.
Okay.
I'm a little worried because there's this neo-Celtic movement that I'm not for, and as I get older, like I'm a white middle-aged person, and sometimes people say extremely racist things to me, and I'm like, why? Because I'm white and middle-aged? It's like, I don't want to fill my heart with hatred. My goal would to have less assumptions and less things, not more, right? But if you're a certain age, I think, and you're just people just say the things that astonish me sometimes. I'm like,
I can understand that, and I had my own experiences, but yeah, when you're talking about that reminds me of that symbol, which you said was kind of having people kind of mutual respect, was it? Yeah. So when you get your tattoo redone, I hope that's what can be shown from your tattoo.
Yeah, and I don't know if I'm going to get any of these. I just wanted to show her some ideas. I think I probably will go with the owl because it did come to me very spontaneously. would love to see her interpretation of an owl. Mine is not very good, but I'm not a professional artist, so but it's just some ideas. And you just got a new one too, or? I
did, yeah, and it was from the artist we're going to see. Her name's Aisha Davidson. It's on the channel. I interviewed her, but I know the music's loud, but please check that out. Yeah, she has wonderful designs, and I hope she can do justice to what your vision is. And I was going to ask you, is this the only tattoo you think you would get after? Or
No,
is there any ideas for the future?
Yeah, I might just have a small one behind my ear. I was thinking of this one of healing, because I think that's a very simple symbol, and it can be done really quickly, but it's just a reminder of the energy you put out. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it healing? I think healing energy is really good if you could give it to another person, if you could give it to yourself. Just a reminder to what are the things that heal. That's easy. As soon as you give someone respect, you heal them. As soon as you give someone love, you heal them.
Yeah.
As soon as you accept someone, you heal them.
Yeah.
All those things are those. So it's a reminder if it's on your skin. Then, so I may just get that one very separate from the shoulder. Perhaps I'm not sure where. I don't know if it needs to be shown so much as felt. In me, you know.
Okay.
I think I would want it on the left side of my body, because I think that's the more feminine side, and not that males don't have healing energy too, they do, but the quintessential nurturing of that female energy that just loves without beyond reason, you know, beyond anything. So. So I may get that one maybe behind my ear or something like that.
This one right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Well, thank you so much, Julie, for letting me know your story. We will probably do a part 2 after she's done the tattoo, which I don't know when you're going to schedule that, but yeah, we'll definitely do the before and after and see how it goes and see the transformation.
Thank you.
And I like how you have that message of Hermes, who's sending that good messages mostly, I would say, or mostly you want to send that good message out. So, and that's a good thing with tattoos, is reminding us of those messages.
Cool.
Anyways, thank you for watching. If you like what you see, like the interviews, please comment, like, to subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Thanks.